Hey, what's going on, everyone? I want to get into a topic real quick, and that is when simplicity brings out happiness after trauma. How many of you have gone through a very traumatic time in your life? You go through an event that really does change your perception about everything and what you originally thought life would be about. Um, Maybe you lose your home. Maybe you get involved with the wrong type of people, the wrong crowd. Maybe you fall in love with someone that has a bit of a borderline personality disorder, you know, someone who has narcissistic tendencies. And you see, you get trapped in these types of situations. It's like a downward spiral in your life that gives you a dopamine rush a little bit. You know, you get excited. You get excited about seeing new things, trying out new things. And you get to a point where you have a false type of idea that, you know what, life is about having all this fun. Life is about getting out, having somewhere to go every single weekend, having a true fun event to go to, whether it be a concert, whether it be some type of gathering, whether it be you're trying to escape your own life because you feel like your life is not good enough. Your life, your own personal life is not fun. And you need someone to help you nurse that life to get better. But sometimes I'm telling you, with this type of thinking, it can put you in harm's way. It can put you in harm's way to be manipulated. It can put you in harm's way to be truly deceived and led astray and led down a path that's not meant for you. You know what I mean? But not only am I talking about just simply a narcissistic type of situation, but just simply you think you need the best, or you need true excitement or uncertainty to be happy. You need some type of rush. You need to constantly wonder what's going to happen the next day. But sometimes people, you know, simplicity really can bring you true happiness. Like in my own situation, sometimes I think about how years ago, there was this one person that, you know, I got into a relationship with. And this was a time where I felt like my life wasn't really exciting. I felt like I needed new friends. I needed a new experience. But unfortunately, what it led me to do is it led me to losing myself, losing my own path, losing my own destiny, because I was trying to tie it to somebody else that wasn't good for me, that did not have any good intentions for me. And honestly, when that relationship ended, when it blew apart, blew to smithereens, so did my identity too, along with that. I no longer felt like I knew what my purpose was anymore because I'd given it up, trying to chase a pipe dream. But after some time, getting away from that situation, being able to get the fog and haze away from my mind, I was able to reassess what truly made me happy. And I came to the conclusion that simply being able to talk with people, to have, you know, good conversations, to forge, you know, meaningful conversations with people, to simply just sit with somebody that truly cares about me too, and just sit back and have a meaningful conversation, or just to shoot the shit, you know, just simply be in the company of someone who really cares. That meant the world. That brings true happiness. You know, getting back to some of my old hobbies, you know, that helped out too. But it also helped me to forge new hobbies that I like to indulge in here and there, that aren't, you know, self-destructive of any kind or anything like that, but just simply something that makes me feel happy. And that is just simply simplicity. It's the simple things that can bring us happiness. We don't need a big shebang in order to have happiness or have any type of excitement within ourselves. You know, with hanging with the wrong type of people like I did, I was always under the assumption that because I wasn't going to concerts, all the time, because I wasn't going to events all the time, because I wasn't going to places that required me to take a picture and post it on Facebook all the time, that meant that life was not meaningful. That's not true. Sometimes it's the best sweet things that are unsaid, that are not posted, that truly bring happiness. It's that simplicity that all of us should be striving for. Sure, we can go for excitement. Sure, we can chase for it. But just please don't tie your self-worth to always having to be at the biggest, greatest of things all the time. Instead, take comfort if you're able to sit down and do something, or go on a walk, or just being able to watch the sunset and take happiness in that too as well. I'm not saying that a boring life is the most, the thing that we all should strive for. But what I'm saying is just simply don't cut yourself short by thinking because you're not doing everything and doing the most like all these celebrities do. And to be honest, most people that post all these amazing things on Facebook, a lot of times they only post the highlights, guys. It's not that they're doing that all the time. They're just doing that at specific times when they have the opportunity. But don't let that be a guiding, force for your life. Instead, take into account that you have the ability to connect with people. If you can, if you're a people person, this will be great. Don't sit up and try to tie your self-worth to somebody else or to a group or to things that are way outside of your means. Instead, take comfort into yourself of what makes you happy. It can be the most smallest of things, or it can be the biggest of things. If you have the ability to be a part of something big and grand, God bless you. I'm so happy for you if you're able to do that. But if not, if there's small things like you enjoy going fishing, you enjoy going on walks, you enjoy playing the video game by yourself, whatever the case may be, whatever it is, sitting up watching a movie, if that brings you happiness, then do it. You don't have to always be a part of a big, grand shebang in order to say, hey, I'm happy and I feel good. You don't have to always do that. You can do some of the smallest of things and have a big, bright smile on your face and be just fine with that. It doesn't have to always be something that somebody else, deems as worthy of their time. And why are you doing this or doing this little small, stupid thing right here? Because we need to be going out. We need to be going here. We need to go there. We need to go, to, I'm trying to think of some places and stuff. We need to go to like the mall, even though who goes to the mall these days like they used to? Not that many people like they used to, guys. But I'm just trying to give you some examples. But, when you're dealing with people, especially when you're dealing with people who have narcissistic tendencies, if you notice, they always have to go somewhere big and grand. There's always a huge planning to everything that they do because they have to show people that they are happy because they're so miserable inside. And if you're not like that and you're tethered to someone who's like that, you're going to feel constantly tired out because you don't have anything to prove. In fact, you take happiness and comfort in the smaller things. But of course, that type of person will always be right there to knock you down and make you feel insecure about not wanting to go out all the time. They're going to knock you down because you don't feel the need to post everything that you do. They're going to make you feel like you're a recluse, you're a loser, you got nothing going on. That's the reason why you don't want to post anything all the time. But that's not true. You just simply have happiness within yourself. You don't have to always let everybody know that you're happy because, when they see you in person, they'll see that. They'll see that in your face. They'll see that in your smile. Unlike them, who are constantly miserable and they have to put on a big grand show. And of course, they're going to try to, poison your mind to be just like them. But please don't do that. Instead, choose simplicity. Choose what simply makes you happy deep down inside. That's all you need. You don't need those type of people. Forget them. Choose yourself. Choose your own path. That's all I have to say. I hope everyone has a great night. Goodbye.